Hello Pisces, it's Kathleen from Triple Threat Tarot here to give you your mid-month February read. I'm going to start with a Celtic Cross reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, then welcome back. Glad to have you. Just so you know, this is a general reading. It is not intended for every single Pisces. It may resonate with some of you and not with others. For those with whom it does not resonate, please check out your moon, sun, or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Those may resonate with you better than this reading. Additionally, please know that this is a future forward reading for the next 4 weeks. If we were here to talk about the past and only the past, there'd be no point in looking into tarot. I do not take cards from the deck myself. I allow jumpers to appear when I do readings, just so you know. It may take a little longer for me to shuffle this way. It's just the way I do it. If you have issue with that, please fast forward to when I lay the cards down. You can see it in the video pretty clearly. No, that's too many. And I have a new deck here, so it's a little bit slippery for me right now until I break it in a little bit. So it's taking a little longer than usual. Page of Pentacles is a querent card. That is you, Pisces. So it looks like you're getting an offer or you're making an offer. You also could be studying something, learning something that is going to bring about some income for you at some point. We've got the Hierophant. So Hierophant is your obstacle card. That is your connection with the divine. I think you know that this Page of Pentacles is what you should be doing and focusing on. The World is down here in your subconscious, so you're dreaming of seeing the world, traveling, contemplating a new cycle, right? A new beginning for yourself. Two of Pentacles in the recent past, so there was some definite indecision here, juggling of a bunch of things. Perhaps you've settled on what you're going to do. I don't know if this is in relationship to what you're studying or what career you're dealing with here, but I think you've made a decision on how things are going to be, or you certainly thought about it. In your conscious mind is the Knight of Swords. You know, he may be swallowing a sword here, right? But he comes in with messages of truth and clarity in the conscious mind. So I think you've made decisions. You've thought about how this is going to play out if you follow this path. You want to see some of the world when things come back around so that we can do that. I think you have an inner knowing about how that's going to work out for you. So for the upcoming future here, future soon to be, what do we get here? Spirit for Pisces. What do we get for Pisces in the future position? So you've got 8 of Swords. So you're feeling a little, you were feeling a little mentally bound up and in indecision, like having mental justifications and arguments with yourself around why you could or could not do this or that. It seems like that is no longer the case. You settled that indecision here in the past. So if you haven't completely come around to this, you're going to see what your general attitude is here. This is feeling bound and this is being released. So Devil as the attitude in the bottom. So there may be some toxicity here. Perhaps there's a toxicity in a relationship that you're moving away from, or I don't know. Let me see what that toxicity is about. The devil's in the details, right? We got the Queen of Pentacles in your environment in the reverse. So I feel like you don't have enough money to really do this, whatever this is. And 2 of Swords here in your hopes and fears. So again, this 8 of Swords is about being bound up and hogtied and blindfolded and doing that to yourself, right? Making yourself almost paralyzed with indecision. And then the 2 of Swords is kind of the same. It's mentally getting tied up between 2 aspects. And then you've got the 2 of Pentacles. There is some decision you're juggling. You've got 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. And then some toxicity here. Interesting. The devil can be a traumatic bond with someone else. It can be an unhealthy or destructive attachment that you have. It can be seeking validation in other people instead of having a sense of self-worth and self-esteem. And maybe going about this learning, whatever you're doing here, this career, is helping you remove this from your life. And here you've got the Eight of Wands. So that's being released in the future, which is good to see. Actually, the Eight of Wands is usually communication coming in that you've been waiting for, and you're not getting that communication here. And maybe it's in regard to this toxic relationship. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And so that tells me that the cycle isn't moving or changing yet. Not quite yet. Not in the next 4 weeks. And you were waiting for a message from someone, I believe, in a toxic relationship that doesn't come in. You've got this indecision. And maybe it's should I stay, should I go? Because you've got the world here in your subconscious. Because really what you want is this world, right? You want to travel. You want to see the world. You want to experience life. And you're not, because you're tied up and bound mentally. You've got a financial concern here about being bound to this person. And you've got these justifications going back and forth. I'd almost swear this was a Gemini reading if it wasn't for you, Pisces. So, interesting. I want to get some advice from Spirit and some clarity on this as well. I'm going to go to some Enlightenment of the Tarot deck here. See if I can get some clarity for you. Okay. Spirit, in this toxic relationship with the devil, oh, Six of Swords. King of Swords. Interesting. King of Swords. I want a little more information before I speak to this here. King of Swords and Six of Swords. Truth teller, Queen of Swords. So someone here is not speaking their truth. And I almost have this feeling, Pisces, and these are, they have a king and a queen, but these are energies, right? So the masculine energy and the feminine energy. The feminine energy is keeping her mouth shut. There's plenty of things that she'd like to say, right? That person would like to say. But the King of Swords is certainly not holding back his tongue. He's playing his own tune. Ten of Cups. I think you just want to be happy. I think you want emotional fulfillment. And I wonder if you think that this toxic relationship is going to get it for you. Two of Cups. All right, so you probably have a soulmate connection here, and they're a trigger for you to some aspect, right? Or maybe relationships and being in relationship is the trigger for you to keep yourself bound up mentally and emotionally, tied up, so that you don't reach this Ten of Cups here, this emotional fulfillment that you're looking for. Because you're not speaking your truth here. This is definitely in a relationship, or in relationships in general. And I think maybe you were with somebody in the past and you couldn't make a decision either to pursue your own passion here, like with this Page of Pentacles, this education, this career, whatever, because of it. And you thought when you did, you would get a message from this person, and you haven't gotten it. Seven of Cups. This is illusions about relationships. Ace of Pentacles. You do have money coming in. You will be rewarded for this investment in this Page of Pentacles, in this career, in this opportunity, in this, whatever this is, creative passion, whatever this is, education. You will be rewarded for it financially. You'll be able to build a foundation for yourself. This was a gift from the universe. Yep. So let's see if things are going to move from here. Get my old handy dandy Bianco Nero deck here. Let's look at it in black and white. See what's going to happen on the relationship front, because we know that what you're doing is going to get you to where you want to be financially. You will be able to do the things you dream of, like seeing the world. And there are messages coming in from this King of Swords toward you, right? Or the ones that you wanted. And this is in reverse, so you haven't gotten them yet. Toxic. There's toxicity here. I think you know it. unhealthy, destructive behavior with this person. And you are mentally bound about whether to stay or go here, I think, or continue to pursue this. All right. Can I get some information on Ten of Pentacles again? Yeah, Ten of Swords. You were stabbed in the back in the past by this toxicity. I always look at this card and I think, this almost looks like a giant snake with 2 white eyes, right? Like the person was a snake, you know? And I think you don't want that anymore. Because it's in the reverse. It's like, nope. And maybe this person coming in, maybe this Two of Cups is someone coming in who isn't toxic. I don't know. Because there is a Knight of Wands and there's someone coming in with a passionate offer. Maybe they're your Two of Cups. Let me get some advice from Spirit for you. We'll check back in on this in the March reading, because I think whatever you're doing for this education or career move is the right move to get the world. And there's definitely all this indecision and mental stress and traumas coming from this toxicity here. There will be a reward for all of the financial aspects of the education or the career or whatever you're doing to improve yourself. But then this Knight of Wands comes in, and I'm not entirely sure here if that Knight of Wands is really a true twin soulmate or if they're here as a test. Because Queen of Swords didn't tell the King of Swords, didn't sing her song to him in the past, right? But there is financial gain here for yourself. I just I'd like to know a little bit more. So let me get some advice from Spirit for you guys before I leave you, Pisces, because I don't want to just leave you with that. I'm going to get this Psychic Tarot deck out here. I'll try and pull a card from this for you. Can I get advice for Pisces in this situation with the toxic relationship or the toxicity at the bottom of the spread, the attitude of toxicity? Maybe there's toxicity there we don't want to deal with, or destructive behavior. Power. Okay, let's see what power is about. Power. Sorry, it takes a minute in this book. It's got several different chapters for the cards with the same numbers. It takes a minute. As a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition that's in front of you or the many surrounding your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues. Power represents more than physical external strength. It can also be channeled emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When you have balance over body and mind and soul, and with the power of the Spirit, anything can be overcome to achieve a positive result. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle, every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world. When you make a mistake, it's up to you. It's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here? Learning. Page of Pentacles. What am I supposed to be learning here? And how can I make this situation better for myself and others? Mistakes are a great wake-up call in that they provide you with opportunities to discover your own weaknesses and what needs to be changed about you. Which areas of your life need improving? Equally, they can be blessings in disguise. Just remember, you are the power. So this represents the tarot in the strength card in the tarot. And so, you know, if this is learning, and maybe this is spiritual learning as well in this situation with this toxicity, and the Hierophant relates to that spiritual learning. and realizing that in this indecisive situation and feeling bound up and restricted and tied to not pursue the world, which is what you really wanted, and not speaking your truth, and the toxicity of all of that, that you're actually learning a lesson from that experience that will keep you from being in that position again in the future. If you take it as a lesson and you really look at what you've learned here, what would you not repeat, right? What would be different the next time? All right, that's what I have for you today, Pisces. I hope that some of this resonated with you. If it did not, check your moon, rising, and sun signs. If it did resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe at the end of the video. That helps keep this thing going. And if you want to leave me comments, that'd be great. I'll get back to you if you do. If not, and you want to leave comments in the comment area just to talk about what did resonate with you, that helps other people in your collective going through the same thing, right? So that they know that they're not alone. It's always good to know you're experiencing the same thing as other people. It makes us all feel like we're connected in one, right? So that's all I have for you. I will be back in March with another reading. And also, if you want, you can follow me over on Instagram, on TikTok, or on Facebook. On Instagram, I do different things. I have contests running right now on Facebook and Instagram where you can win a free reading with me if you're interested in that. You can see the Shamrock ad for St. Patty's Day. You have a month to comply and basically put in the comments why you feel lucky. So go ahead and do that if you so choose. Also on Instagram, I do other things that I can't necessarily do on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, you can follow me over there. It's